What's up, guys? My name is Brandon Dragula and welcome to Beauty and the War Valentine Edition. Okay, so Valentine's Day is just around the corner, and I saw this from Poison Apple Tales, and I was like, this is the perfect chance I can date the guy that I want from Beauty and the War. If you guys haven't seen my Beauty and the War playlist, it's in the description below, or you can get it at the end of this video. This game was also created by Poison Apple Tales, and it would be awesome if you just, check out their work, check out Beauty and the War. I'll put a link to this game and the Beauty and the War game in the description. It's only the demo so far, but they said they should be done this year. I'm not sure when, what date, but the demo's really good. If you want to try it, you should. Okay, so choose your date. We're gonna get started now. For those who've watched my Beauty and the War demo playthrough, you all know who I would choose. Arsenik. Arsenik of the Holder. He's like a prince from a fairy tale and a knight in shining armor. When he's in love, he's painfully self-conscious but absolutely devoted. Aww. Let's begin the date. It's 9 in the morning. Your date is right on time. Yay! He's taking you to an amusement park. Okay, so this is like half fantasy, half reality, basically. So, okay, this is kind of like a normal date. You can remember when he first asked you out. How? How do you ask me out? In the days leading up to it, you might have even expected it. He had been a man of small gestures. More than once, you would open a book and find a flower pressed between its pages. Sometimes there was a 4-leaf clover. To bring you luck, he had said, not quite meeting your eyes. One time, you found a note. Meet me on the hilltop half an hour before dusk, it read in his smooth script. I have something to show you. Woo! Arsenik! You had gone there, and when you had asked him what he had to show you, he said, one of the most magnificent sights in the world. He had gestured to the sunset, which crested in the distant mountains and bathed the entire spring world in golden shades of autumn. Autumn is my favorite season. That's nice. Perhaps you have seen it enough times to render it mundane and unremarkable in your eyes, but to me, it still has the power to enchant me. And I was hoping to share this moment with you. Miss Rain, oh no. At that moment, you were almost certain that he would make his affections clear and utter some grand declaration. Oh, he's cute. The words seemed to rise halfway to his lips, but then he said, tell me about your day. Has it been faring well? It has been, actually, except it's very snowy out there. I had to walk through snow. Okay. He had not asked you out. You felt disappointed, relieved. For fuck's sake. Okay, I guess relieved? You felt relieved because you didn't trust him. I should have felt disappointed. Dark. But none of these choices. No, I should have saved. Fuck. Red hair, sure. Okay. You had mentioned it to him once before, during one of your conversations. The subject of your type had come up and you had told him, okay. A week later, it began to rain. However, it was still a day like any other, except you had to bring an umbrella and you were late returning home. Oh, dang. There was an extra errand you had to run. Your project took long enough, then you realized, or maybe you had decided to dance in the rain. I used to do that when I was younger. Then you made it home. In your front yard, there were bouquets of your favorite flowers, literally dozens upon dozens of them. They formed the shape of a heart. Arsenik stood in the center of it. Aww! The downpour had only drenched his hair and clothes. Oh, come on, I need to warm you up. You asked him what he was doing there. He said, Miss Rada, oh God, you might think me very foolish indeed. I had prepared a much more eloquent speech worthy of being received by you. When it began to rain, I suppose a smarter man would have gathered up everything and returned home to try again. But I know that if I leave now, I will never again find the strength, let alone the courage, to ask you this. To do what I fear may end in hopelessness. Ms. Rena, I understand I may not be what you are looking for, but I ask only that you give me a chance. It would be my great honor to court you even for a day. Aww. You had agreed, and now he was here. He brought flowers! I'm gonna stop now. Miss Rena, good morning. These are for you. Oh my god, shyness! As I'm sure you've already realized. If your good sense didn't tell you, your eyes surely would. I do hope they're to your liking. Thank you. Not really, roses have been overplayed. What happened to your hair? No. Thank you, they're beautiful. Not as much as... I'm glad, surely. Oh, he was about to call me beautiful. Okay, I'll stop now. I hope you don't mind I gathered them manually. I hear it's traditional to buy the flowers you wish to present your date on Valentine's Day. But I'm from Virgo Island, so I'm much more accustomed to doing things by hand. Rest assured, there shouldn't be any thorns or grime left. I made sure of that. But if it bothers you, I'll correct that immediately. I'll run down to the store and purchase a bouquet for you straight away. It's okay. The roses are fine. You're doing fine. Arsenik, come on. No, you don't need to do that, but that's sweet of you. Do that for me. Relax, man. No, you don't need to do that for me. It's kind of you to call me so. You set the flowers on a table beside the front door and then step out. You begin to head down the pathway leading out of the house. Arsenik walks beside you. I trust you've been having a good day. I've been looking forward to the amusement park. Not really. Yeah, and you? It would be polite to ask about him too, but then I want to look forward to the amusement park. I'm gonna be nice. And you? To tell you the truth, I feel like I've just spent the whole day holding my breath. A sleek black car is parked beside the sidewalk. A driver sits in the front. Oh my god, you got us a car to drive us? Arsenik walks over and holds open one of the doors in the back. By the time that Arsenik comes around the car and maneuvers himself inside, you have already slid your seatbelt into place. This will be my first time attending an amusement park. There isn't anything remotely like it at home. I don't know if it's the same for you. As Arsenik speaks, he fastens his own seatbelt. He clutches the buckle with the grip of a man unaccustomed with it, cradling it as if fearing it would shatter like glass. Once it clicks into place, the car's engine comes to life and the vehicle begins to pull away from the sidewalk. Ooh, okay, we going to the amusement park. A sheet of glass, like the kind you see in limousines, separates you and Arsenik from the driver. Okay. This is my first time too. I've gone a couple times. Yes. I've gone a couple of times. In that case, I'll have the pleasure of having you as my guide. I will happily guide you, sir. I've read that an amusement park is full of rides, mechanical devices designed to bring excitement to its passengers. You could say that. I assume you have a favorite? Roller coasters, merry-go-round, bumper cars, haunted house. I can't pick just one. Okay, I hate roller coasters with a passion. The merry-go-round is like, kind of babyish for me, I'm sorry. Bumper cars, hell yes. Haunted house, is debatable. So I'll say bumper cars. I shouldn't like the idea of crashing into you. It's called bumper cars for a reason. But I will happily help you crush your opponents. Yeah, okay. Unless you wish to pulverize me. Although I don't know how much enjoyment you'll have in pursuing a willing target. Aha! The two of you spent the rest of the drive in conversation much like this. Eventually, the car pulls to a stop. In no time at all, Arsenik releases his seatbelt, exits the vehicle, and comes around to open your car door. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Say nothing. I'm going to say thank you because I'm a kind person. My pleasure, Miss Rena. Okay. Now, please give me just one moment. He turns and walks over to the front car door. He bends down and addresses the driver through the lowered window. I appreciate your hard work. Victor! Ah! Victor was the driver. I'm sorry I didn't think you'd get to see him. Oh, Victor! If you guys haven't seen the playthrough, I love Victor. He was like the first person I loved before Arsenik came along, and I was like, can't pursue Victor, and I feel sad. So I went with the next best thing, Arsenik. But Victor, hi! He extends the bald hand to the driver, who accepts whatever was in it. You assume that it's cash. Then Arsenik faces back towards you with a smile. Side by side, you begin to walk towards the entrance of the amusement park. His tall frame towers over the crowds and shadows you from the sun. On your right, a roller coaster breezes by the gate that lines the amusement park. Some roller coasters are okay for me, not the baby ones, because I'm not a baby, but the ones that aren't too steep, I'm okay with that. The ones that are really steep, no thank you. Arsenik's head jerks towards it for a moment. Forgive me, I'm more accustomed to associating screams with horror rather than pleasure. Oh god! I'm sorry. Some people think getting scared is fun. Are you a screamer? Are you a screamer? Wait, no. I'm not gonna do that. Don't you feel out of place wearing that? No, leave him. Just leave him. Some people think getting scared is fun. Can you share the same opinion, or... Well, it depends, actually. On intensity, I presume? A small line has formed at the gateway. You both stop at the end of it. The line advances at a steady pace. Arsenik glances at the couples ahead. Several of them have their phones out, with their fingers flying across the keypad. In your country, I hear it's common to immortalize your memories with still photographs. I don't suppose you'd be interested in capturing this moment? Yeah, let's take a picture. I would love that. Let's make funny poses. Truth be told, I really don't like getting my picture taken because I am an ugly fuck. Okay. Anyways, I would love that. Or let's make funny poses. I'm gonna be the funny one. Let's make funny poses. By all means. He reaches into the folds of his coat and withdraws a cell phone. This was one of my first purchases. It came recommended by very many people, but I haven't had much use for it until now. He holds out the phone. You strike your funniest pose. Dogs stick out. No. That flash is quite surprising. You both look at the phone. Arsenik has one of his eyes shut in a wink. Oh! Ooh, sexy. That's not a funny pose. That's the best you got? Oh my god. No, that's... I'm gonna say it's sexy. Okay. I'm sorry. That was the best one, okay? I couldn't choose saying that's the best you got, or that's not a funny pose. This boy is precious. He's precious, okay? I can't stress that enough. I love Arsenik so much. Okay, moving on. Sorry. But if the picture pleases you enough, I could send it to you. If you would be willing to lend me your phone number... Phone number time! Finally! Okay, here's my number. Take my number. Sure, here's my number. Ooh, kind of fast. Maybe later. You'll have to earn it first. Wink, no. Here's my number. Yes. I will not abuse you, Miss Reina. Please don't. Eventually, the two of you make it past the ticket booth and through the gate. It feels just like a festival here. Well then, shall we pay a visit to the bumper cars? Let's. Right this way then, Miss Reina. You decide to get a separate bumper car. No, let's go one. Let's share one with Arsenik. Actually, wait, let me see. Share a bumper car with Arsenik. At the side of the cars, Arsenik let out a small chuckle. These are like miniature models. I drove! What you talking about? I'll be driving this car. No one should be able to stand against you, Miss Reina. That's right, because I am the master of bumper cars. Actually, not really, but still, bumper cars are fun. I like bumping into people. He was right. You bumped them good. Yeah! Your next destination was the Haunted Mansion. Let's go for it. Spinning teacups? No. Haunted Mansion. When you enter the mansion, the figures in the portraits seem to follow you with their eyes. I kind of like those portraits, like where the eyes are following you, and it's kind of like, ooh, that's kind of creepy, but at the same time cool. Arsenik notices this, but soon turns his attention towards you to gauge your reaction. The ride is a cozy one, fit for two. Oh dear. It spins you both around and through a chilling ambience. The atmosphere was startlingly realistic. I know. The music made me feel as though we were in some kind of macabre show. I guess that's what you pronounce it. I hope you enjoyed it. Your next destination was spinning teacups. Let's go. There was a teacup of nearly every color and design. Whichever one you chose, Arsenik held open the door of the large teacup and then proceeded to take the seat across from you. The cup spun around and around the arena. His smile was the only constant. I hope the ride didn't leave your head spinning too much. That happens when I go on spinning rides. If it spins too much, I will get dizzy. Just saying. Next destination was... Okay, I guess we gotta go on all of them. Do we have to? I'll probably have to go on the merry-go-round sooner or later, but I guess we could leave that for last. Roller coasters! Arsenik clearly didn't know what to expect from the ride. Oh dear. As he settled into the ride beside you, he turned and gave you a small, uncertain smile. Then the roller coaster took off. Your shoulders brushed against each other more than once. His warmth stood out against the chill of the wind that threw your hair back and swept past your skin. If you needed someone's arm or hand to squeeze, he was there. Yay! Okay. Eventually, the ride came to an end. Too soon, perhaps? No, I'm glad it ended. That was quite an exhilarating experience. Truly, I've never felt anything like it. Neither have I, Arsenik. It's late in the afternoon now, and it's time for lunch. Yay, lunch! Lunch. Sweet or salty? Both! No. Salty. I'll fetch us a hearty meal. I said that really weird. Forgive me. Arsenik pays for whatever meal you wanted. He then sets it on a round table with a small umbrella and sits across from you. Fries and nuggets. That's what I'm eating. Yeah. I hope you're having a good time in this land of amusement and thrills. I am. Are you? Couldn't you tell? I'm having a ball. Steal his food! Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that unless you're my best friend. I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to steal one of your food. And then they're going to get upset with me. You're like, you're lucky you're my best friend. No, I'm not going to do that. I am. Are you? Yes, even though I've read about it, experiencing it in person is completely different. But I suppose it would feel differently had I been alone. Then again, that might be true for most things. A meal has far more flavor when you have someone to share it with, and music sounds all the sweeter. Are you lonely? You're a poet at heart. You know that? Are you close to your family? Oh, Jesus Christ. You're a poet at heart. You know that? Thank you, Miss Rada. I take it that means you find my speech smoother than it really is. Sure, let's go with that. Why do you like me? What's your home like? Tell me something about yourself. Well, I'm from a clan of the Halder. I am aware of that. They're my family. I was born and raised with them. We're warriors, at least the men are. We've been trained in that role since our youth. However, my clan in particular values etiquette and intelligence as well. I suppose you could say we seek to become gentlemen warriors. What if you have to fight a woman? Does that mean you've been in battle before? How can you be a gentleman and a warrior at the same time? Okay, we're not going to ask that question. Asking this, obviously he's going to say yes. Of course, when we played Beauty in the War. What if you have to fight a woman? I guess I can ask that. The only woman we've ever encountered in battle would be the Valkyrie. Oh yeah! I remember one of the girls from the Valkyrie. She was really pretty and I was so sad that I couldn't romance her. No other clan allows female warriors. In that case, we have no choice but to engage them in combat. Though I have always done rather poorly against them. I can scarcely bring myself to harm a woman, save for when the situation is dire. Even then, I end up with more harm to myself than to my enemy. Please don't laugh. I'm not gonna laugh. You spent the rest of your lunch in pleasant conversation and laughter. He brings you as much food as you want, and you eat until you're full. Afterwards, you went to the Love Boat, Wake, the Ferris wheel, the games. Games. The twinkling lights and parade of sounds alert you to the gaming section of the amusement park. You beat all the games, try as you might, you just can't win that toy. You won some, and you lost some. That seems fair. Together, you won quite a bit of prizes and a great deal of laughter. Fortunately, you didn't need any skill to try the food samples. Yeah! Oh, I almost didn't expect shaved ice to be an actual dessert. It's good, isn't it? And I've never had popcorn before, let alone one covered in caramel. Caramel? I think I've tasted caramel-covered popcorn. I can't remember. The combination of sweet and salty is quite intriguing. Please have as much as you'd like. It would be selfish of me to have it all for myself. As you walk through the games section, you share a bag. There was a moment when your hands almost brushed. Just almost. Unfortunately, he's too careful to let that happen. Oh, come on. Okay, we go on the Ferris wheel. I take it you aren't afraid of heights? Ferris wheels are fun as long as they don't plummet. Yeah, okay. I am nope. I have a feeling you aren't a woman easily daunted. You got that right. You enter the booth and sit across from each other. The wheel begins to move. At the height of the ride, you can see the whole of the amusement park through the window. Okay. Well, I guess the love boat is left. Let's share a kiss! No, I'm joking. Arsenik holds out a hand and assists you onto the boat. The vessel descends into a dim tunnel, lit by sparkling red and white lights. In the glow of the passing lanterns, you catch Arsenik's gaze on you. When that happens, his eyes flick away. However, he soon glances at you once more out of the corner of his eye. A small smile turns up the corners of his lips. When the ride ends, he offers you his palm again and helps you out of the boat. Thank you. Okay, fine, the merry-go-round. The ride goes into motion with a slow and gentle rhythm. The sun is about to set. Evening falls. I hear the fireworks show is about to begin. I think the bridge will offer the best view. You're right. Let's go there. You aren't cold, are you? The temperature's dropping quite a bit. Here, let me lend you my coat. Such a sweetheart, man. I love this guy. Oh wait, I don't want anyone to give you the odd looks I've been receiving all afternoon. It's okay. I remember passing by a stall selling cloaks and the like. Let me make a quick purchase. Oh, but no, it's okay. Okay. You could always just warm me up. Wake, I'm totally doing that. Like this. He sails an arm around your shoulders as lightly as air. You're warm enough this way? Yes, I am. Quite content, I should say. You're making me hot. I want to say that, but at the same time, nah, I don't want to make him too uncomfortable. Snuggle against him. His arm rests against you with a little more weight. He draws you a little closer. Let's enjoy the show. Yay! You both head to the bridge, where you watch the flowers of color blossom and bloom in the starlit sky. When the display ends, it's time to leave. On your way out, you stop by the store. Woo! Yay! You look for a souvenir. You play around with the hats. You bought something for... We're gonna buy something for Arsenik, okay? He has been a gentleman throughout this whole ordeal of the amusement park. I am not leaving here without buying him a gift. We're gonna do that. He is silent for a moment. I will treasure it, Miss Rado. Now, please allow me to return the favor. At last, you step out of the amusement park, and he leaves you on a curb. You expect to find the same black car ready and waiting. Instead, there is a white carriage attached to horses that are the color of snow. It's the kind of thing you have only ever seen in fairy tales and movies. How did you get a carriage? This is incredible. Is it going to turn into a pumpkin at midnight? No, I'm not going to ask that. It's incredible. I was hoping it would please you, Miss Randall. He goes to hold open the door of the carriage. Where are we going? You're really pulling out all the stops. Where are we going? It's a surprise. Ooh, surprises! He extends his hand to you and helps you into the coach. Once he's settled beside you, the carriage sets off. It stops at a beach. The beach at night! This is the best thing you could take me to on a date. Hear that? Okay. As usual, Arsenik comes around the coach and opens the door for you. Thank you again, kind gentleman. When you step out, you find a trail of rose petals leading down across the bench. The breeze has scattered a few of them, but there is enough to form a clear path. He planned this! Oh! With Arsenik at your side, you follow it. You can feel your heartbeat pounding, the anticipation mounting. What is at the end of the trail of roses? Then you reach your destination. There is a table, all covered in white silk, and 2 wooden chairs. Candlelight bathes the dinner plates in a soft, luminescent glow. Oh, he could get his dinner. Yay, all your favorite dishes are present. Oh my god, yay! Food! Arsenik pulls out one of the chairs for you. Once you take your seat, he moves to sit across from you. I hope everything is to your liking, Miss Randall. Please have as much as you'd like. Thank you, Arsenik. Did it take you a long time to do all this? Did you make everything? What? No music? No music. No music is fine. Did you make everything? Yes, but I can't take any credit for the craftsmanship of the plates, the silks, or the candles. And, truth be told, I had some help with the cooking. I fancied you didn't care much for the taste of charcoal. I must admit, it took some time finding a tree that your country would allow me to carve and whittle into furniture. Wait, you made the furniture? No. You're doing too much for me, Arsenik. I didn't know you were good at woodwork. Let's do that. It's something of a requisite back home. If you weren't skilled in craftsmanship, you wouldn't have any furniture. True. Of course, you could rely on your neighbor for that and do something else for him in exchange. But if it isn't strictly necessary, I'd rather not burden anyone. Not to mention, it's a fine alternative to some of the work my clan would ask of me. More than that, I enjoy working with my hands. You had fun today, I hope? Tell me about your favorite part. All the rides, being with you, everything's been perfect. Being with you, duh. I as well. I love being with you. Oh! After dinner, you both take a walk down the shore. The blue of the ocean is still so striking to me. Same here. Back on Virgo Island, the sea is red. We call it the Blood Sea. Oh, I didn't know about that. It's not as fearsome as its name suggests. Rather, it takes an island of blood to devise such a label. Ugh. Even if the conflict has ended for now, that war mentality still remains. I almost wish I didn't have to return home so soon. No! You're gonna leave me! How dare. Forgive me. I told myself I wouldn't raise the subject with you today. That I wouldn't ruin Valentine's Day for you. Aw, but if you have to go back home for your people, I fully support it, okay? And our first date. This went well. Why do you have to leave? When are you going? You should have told me you were leaving sooner. Why do you have to leave? The Prince of the Vi has ordered it. Oh, I understand. If you wish to keep your head, you don't refuse. I don't mean to speak about this so bluntly. I feel the conversation has taken on a very dreary tone. It isn't forever, Miss Rana. At least it isn't forever. Yes, you can be sure I will return here. I really couldn't stand to be away from you for so long. I'm not being too bold saying so, am I? Being around you for this long must be too intoxicating. Oh dear. I still can't believe you agreed to be my Valentine because you are precious and I love you. I feel like I'm in a dream I will awaken from at any moment. Your conversation peters into silence for a few seconds. Please don't think any further on the careless things I've said. Let us enjoy the rest of today. Yes, let's do that. I have always thought the ocean makes fine music on its own. One of nature's majestic instruments. He slows to a stop and holds out a hand to you. May I have this dance, Miss Rena? Ah, yes. Yes, you may. You may. You place your fingers on his waiting palm. Oh my god, that's cute! That is so cute! He leads you to a sweet yet elegant dance. We look so pretty. Your steps run across the shore in untraceable patterns. Then, you ran and told him to catch me! Okay, you removed your shoes and dipped your feet in the water. You took his arm and simply talked. Catch me! You know I'm gonna do this. He chuckles. Ready or not, here I come. Oh dear. Eventually, Arsenik escorts you back to the carriage. It takes you back home. Arsenik walks you to your front door. In a moment, you know that he will tell you goodbye. Come inside and watch a movie with me! Gladly. Yay! If I'm not mistaken, movies are moving pictures, complemented by voices and music. I would say they're akin to illusions. A phantasmagoric show. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I tried. Did your homework, did you? No, that's one way to put it. I take it my description was a little too elaborate. Fill the mark, to say the least. You go to put on a DVD. Then you settle on the couch. Arsenik takes a seat beside you. Big Hero 6! Well, we're watching that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, okay. Oh wow! The movie you chose was... Oh, okay. A chick flick. An action thriller or horror... No, well... I couldn't be able to watch any horror movies even if I tried. Not a chick flick. An action thriller sounds fine. It seems like an intense story, but far be it from me to judge by the cover. Then the movie begins to play. A few minutes in, Arsenik glances your way once, a small smile on his lips. Sit closer, lean against... We're not gonna do nothing. Lean against him. His body tenses. Then one hand comes to rest on your shoulder. With great care, he draws you towards him. You nestle against his chest until you're completely comfortable. His body is warm. The feathers of his coat are like a soft comforter against your cheek. No. More than once, he looks your way, especially during the more intense scenes. Oh, shit. Maybe he's concerned about your reaction to them? You don't remember exactly when, but at some point, he began stroking your shoulder. He would run the back of his fingers down your shoulder and then run his fingers back up. The sensation was both soothing and thrilling. It sent a delicious shiver coursing through you. The movie ends. The credits begin to roll. That was quite a show. I liked how things wrapped up in the end. I wish you didn't have to go back. Enjoy the moment. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I? Should I really? I'm gonna do it! He doesn't hesitate to respond in kind. He returns your kiss with the same tenderness that he has always shown you. He cups the back of your head, pulling you further against him. Miss Rana, you must tell me when to stop. Otherwise, I will happily please you all night long. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. I would enjoy that, actually. Just kissing like this. Please me all night long. There is an option for this. Oh, shit. Okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Please me all night long. As always, your wish is my command. Oh, dear God. Yay! The kisses make you lose your breath. Fun fact, Arsenik's dates are like onions! There are more layers than you might think. Play again and see where different choices lead. Okay. And with this date. Yeah! That was fun. I liked it a lot. Thank you for playing War of Valentine Edition. This was meant to be a short Valentine special featuring the romanceable men of War explained pieces, or Beauty and the War. However, Dreamgazer had so much fun that a remake's being planned. Oh gosh! There's going to be more pictures like these, longer dates, and other surprises. Oh, God! Do you want to help? Let Dream Chaser know what you thought about War Valentine Edition. What did you like most? Which was your favorite date? What do you want to see more of? Read Dream Chaser on Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. I guess I could find that. Not into social media, just send Dream Chaser an email. Okay, can't wait to hear from you. Happy Valentine's Day, even though it's not Valentine's Day, but yeah. Okay, actually, I'm gonna stop here. I would have done all the boys, but Arsenik took a lot longer than I thought, so, you know, if you want to do a different guy, the link for the game is in the description below. If you want to do Chase, I wanted to try Chase because he seems so nice, even though he confessed. Spoiler, spoiler, he confessed to me in one of the videos. But I've met Arsenik and Chase. I haven't met Knight, Onyx, Wind, or Barium yet. I haven't met those guys yet. But if you'd like to play this game with a different guy, please, the link is up for the game is in the description below. And don't forget to follow Poison Apple Tales on their update of the Beauty and the War game, in which I plan on playing for my channel. Okay, so with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys would like to see more of my videos, then click subscribe. Anyways,